Okay guys, so we got a new motor here. It's called Aeolus by hglrc. It's a 2306.5 1900 kV, and the word Aeolus actually stands King of the Wind. It's a Greek King of the Wind god. So we'll see if it's actually King of the Wind or not. These were the cheapest motors I could find. They were like $10 each, and I found them on Amazon. So I'm not expecting much from them, but with a name like that, King of the Wind, they better be badass. We'll see. Alright guys, so I wanted you to see this part, and this part is kind of important to me because I'm going to talk about the durability of this motor. I'm flying around these little trees here, and I hit that limb, so it kind of clipped my propeller, and it's really cold outside, so it probably damaged my propeller, and I'm just playing around. But I go up and I do a power loop at these trees, and in the power loop you'll see the prop explode, and you'll see how I crashed in some grass. Now I've crashed plenty of motors, but once I crashed these motors, there were two of them that were completely warped, and the shaft was bent, and it was completely totaled. So I'm going to take that into account right now, so you can see this crash. Alright, so we have the motor on the indicator here, and if you watch, That's 15 thousandths. 15 thousandths is quite a bit. That's enough to be noticeable on your props. You're going to get a lot of vibration. Alright, here's the last motor here. And we're just getting 1,000. This is how a motor should look right here. I know we had a crash, but that was just one crash, and this is how a motor should actually look right here. So 4 thousandths is acceptable, but 15 thou, you're starting to see this, and that's 0.015 of an inch. That's what 15 thousandths means. Alright guys, let's talk about the data on this motor. So after that crash, I actually locked up a motor and ended up bending it back, and that's where I got the 15 thou from. So it was a little worse than what it was. But the design of it looks really cool. I really like the black and red look in the one-piece Unibell. I think it looks really nice. They've done some really cool design on it. The quality of it's going to be a little cheaper materials. Top speed is really nice. You got really good top speed. 96 miles per hour is moving, especially in the cold, and a lot of torque. The efficiency, it kind of lacks on the efficiency, but it's not a battery sagger. Like, it doesn't sag out your batteries while you're flying. You're actually getting quite a bit of punch and top speed for a decent amount of time. You're just not getting the long-term efficiency. The durability of it, I'm going to say the durability of it kind of lacks because of the cheaper materials that they've used on this. But like I said, you can bend them back into place and somewhat get your flight going again. The responsiveness was nice. When I was flying before the crash, they respond really well. The weight, I want to give them the weight because it's only 2 grams over my plus or minus 35 grams. So I'm just going to go ahead and give them the weight. And the reason why is because of the cost. The cost is insanely nice. $10 for a motor is the cheapest motor you're going to get. And we'll talk about that here in just a second because the tunability is next. It had vibrations in the motor. I didn't notice it while I was flying, but I noticed it while I was testing my motors out. I felt quite a bit of vibrations on spooling them up on the bench when I was testing them on which way they spun, and you can also see that on black box on your pin toolbox and everything. You can see where you're getting vibrations on these motors. But all in all, it flew pretty good, other than the crash. Now, would I totally count out this motor and say don't get it? No, I would not. The reason why is because of the cost. The cost is $10 for a motor. You're not going to find a motor that performs this well for $10. So I would say get a couple sets of these motors because first off, it'd be a great backup motor, something to just throw in your car, not really worry about, and if you have a problem with your motors on your drone, this would be something great to change out and throw on there real quick. Or also, if you wanted to go and bash your drone at a bando bash or something like that, and you're expecting to mess stuff up anyways, this might be a really good bando motor, knowing that you're going to mess stuff up. Now, I wouldn't say it'd be a good bando motor if you're expecting it to last. I'm saying it's a good bando motor because it's cheap, and you can afford to buy 3 or 4 more motors to replace really easily and still get the performance out of it. So I wouldn't totally count this motor out because of the cost is really cheap on this. They have the term motor is a motor is a motor. Well, this proves this wrong. in my opinion, because not all motors are the same. Uh, they done really well for how much this motor cost. I think a 6 out of a 10 is a fair score on this cheaper type of motor. And I wouldn't totally count it out. I would say try them out because they're really cheap. Alright guys, that's my review on it. Let me know what you think on the comments below. And I'm trying to get affiliate links set up, so the only way to support me is below, so check that out if you want to see more of these reviews. Alright, thank you for watching.